What I got up this morning to was a guy talking on Facebook about how sleep is so important to your progress. And I agree, it's fairly important. But having said that, in the real world, especially like I said at 60, sleep isn't something like you unplug yourself of a night time and just go to sleep and away you go and wake up happy at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like last night, for example, I jump into bed and the first thing that happens when I try to close my eyes and go to sleep is I get that little wind-up monkey with the cymbal studs jumping around in my head. And then my brain thinks of wonderful thoughts like, I wonder how the universe was really created. Or I start thinking about work, or I start thinking about my Facebook posts or my social media. Then I'm starting to think about all the worries I've got with kids that are having messy breakups and how that plays on your mind. And then the chihuahuas just won't settle because they want to move around. And even though you've got a decent sized bed, you always end up sleeping on a little tiny area on the edge because they get all the room. So I'm not going to get 8 hours sleep. So that's not going to work for me. So the way I look at it is, as long as I get enough, it doesn't have to be a certain amount, as long as I get enough. Now, if I get 4 hours sleep in a row, like bang, I get 4 hours, I feel like I've been in a coma. Like that's just awesome for me. So 8 hours sleep is, a lot of people hear 8 hours sleep and think, I'm not going to get that, so I failed already. Why do I even bother bloody starting? I get up and I look at the clock and I think, geez, I hope it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll get up and I'll look at the clock and sometimes it's 11 o'clock at night and I think, what the hell are you doing? And then I can't get back to sleep, so I go to the toilet and I go and lay back down. Then the dogs want to go out to the toilet. Then I think, well, can't sleep anyway, so I'll put the TV on in the background and that makes it worse. And then when the TV does turn off, it wakes me up because it's gone quiet, and it's just a crazy game I play sometimes. So the reason why I'm making this video is I got up this morning and checked social media, and there's a guy on there, he's really buff and he's fit. Good luck to him, he's worked really hard for what he's got, but he's stressing about the importance of sleep. Well, that's okay in a perfect world, but not many of us live in that sort of perfect world. We've got day-to-day lives we think about. I remember reading something about Arnold one day, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he said sometimes he'd ask all his friends to leave the room because any sort of distraction or stress would mess with his progress. Well, I don't know how many of us out there expect to end up looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We just want to get a little bit better. So that's the danger, is sometimes that we compare ourselves with what looks like a perfect specimen on social media, and you go, well, I've got to get 8 hours sleep, otherwise I'm a failure and nothing's going to work. That's not really for the normal average person. 8 hours sleep's bloody hard. Trust me, I know it's bloody hard. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up or stop doing what I want to do in the day, because I just go, well, I've had enough sleep. Let's just get through the day. I know it's going to be a bit tougher, but let's move on.